Welcome everyone to the International Association for the Study of Dreams. Today I address you, our dear members, our visiting future members, and all dreamers around the world who are curious to know more about our wonderful organization. Globally, 2020 is unlike any other year in our lifetimes, and there is so much to say about what has happened, what is happening, and what has yet to happen in relation to dreams, the study of dreams, and the IASD. Our inability to convene in person and experience the many gifts of our annual conference this year due to COVID-19 was felt by IASD members as an enormous loss. However, IASD members are connected, generous, and loyal. Thank goodness for our beautiful international community. In times of crisis, what is most important to us becomes very clear, and this opportunity has reminded me every day just how important our work here is for dream studies, for the world of dreams, and as we move into the future, collectively dreaming a new world. Last year, a few weeks into my term as president of IASD, I had this dream. I am driving toward the freeway, but just before I get to the on-ramp, I make a right turn onto a dirt road. I then pull into a parking lot on the left side of the road. Stepping out of the car, I see on my right there is a deep canyon in the shape of an elephant's ear, with red, blue, and purple layers. To my left, there is an empty outdoor mall with signs in a foreign language unknown to me. After thinking about the canyon shaped like an elephant's ear next to the mall, I realized that in my new role as IASD president, my dream was telling me that I needed to listen deeply to them all. And that is exactly what I set out to do. Listen deeply to you all. From this place of deeply listening, at IASD we collaborated, solved problems, and shared ideas. We innovated an online Dream Study Groups program and worked on improving our online courses. We created and published the new IASD Principles of Community on our website. And as IASD does every year, we made big plans. We planned a conference in Arizona and regional gatherings in Oregon and Europe. Then the empty outdoor mall from my dream took on a new level of precognitive meaning when a global pandemic took over the world, emptying streets, forbidding travel or gatherings, and changing our waking lives into what often felt like a surreal nightmare. People all over the world quarantining at home started reporting the phenomenon of increased dream recall. People wondered, why are we now remembering our dreams? A few weeks into the pandemic lockdown, I had a lucid dream with just these 2 sentences. This is not a time to give in. This is time to build strength from within. Finding courage and strength in dreams empowers us to face the challenges in waking life. Gathering in groups that we love, when not possible in waking life, is still possible in dreams. When we are able to slow down enough to listen deeply to ourselves, to others, to our dreams, to nature, to humanity and our impact on Earth, we are able to see there are many valuable lessons. Compassionately taking care of ourselves and each other physically in the age of coronavirus has required a great amount of discipline and awareness. Many began learning about the importance of getting enough sleep, remembering dreams, and learning how to process those dreams that are remembered. Turning to our dreams for safety and hope, comfort and freedom, love, adventure, or a dash of wonder helps us first and foremost survive. From a place of renewed strength and courage, our dreams can then help us solve problems, improve mental health, work with the options we have, and apply what we have learned in dreams to transform as much as we can in waking life. Having dreams suddenly in the world spotlight was in alignment with IASD's mission to promote an awareness and appreciation for dreams in both professional and public arenas, and became a wonderful opportunity for IASD members to more widely educate the public with what we know and love about dreams. How exciting that those who were previously asleep to dreams are starting to catch on to the value of dreams. And IASD is well positioned to help dreamers educate each other about dreams. Although surely COVID-19 dreams weren't the only kind of dreams increasingly recalled by dreamers around the world, we took the important step of creating a COVID-19 Dreams media and research portal on the IASD website to organize many esteemed IASD members' interviews and articles, podcasts and research about the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on dreams and dreaming. A deep canyon in the shape of an elephant's ear. My dream about listening deeply was also addressing the elephant in the room. As we all know, the murder of George Floyd has sparked international protest. As painful as it can be, the conversation about entrenched systemic racism and the generational trauma associated with it has begun in the IASD Facebook group. Important questions are being asked about racism and intolerance in the world, in America, and within our international organization. This is absolutely the right time to be asking the hard questions and having dialogue, so that IASD can find its way into a future that is more culturally inclusive and diverse. This difficult conversation is also a blessing. Black Lives Matter. Indigenous lives matter. People of color matter. IASD stands united with all members of the community who are experiencing anguish and anger in light of the numerous repeated inhumane acts toward BIPOC communities. It is our responsibility as members of a vibrant organization that spans almost 40 countries to speak out against racism, dispel fears and stereotype, and condemn discriminatory behavior. This past year, I have been working with the IASD Executive Committee to start tilling the soil for initiatives respecting more cultural sensitivity, inclusiveness, and diversity at IASD. The new IASD Principles of Community states, "The International Association for the Study of Dreams is committed to promoting an environment that supports every person in an atmosphere of mutual respect, cooperation, professionalism, and fairness." Realization of this commitment requires awareness and active participation by every member of our community. IASD holds the following values to be important to its mission and asks that those participating in IASD events as a presenter or attendee strive to honor and help create an atmosphere supportive of these values. Receptivity. An open, respectful exchange of ideas, including cultural, scientific, and arts-based investigations into dreams and dreaming. Diversity. A constructive educational environment for participants at conferences and other activities that welcomes the multiplicity of different approaches to dream studies and strives to create an open, inclusive atmosphere of mutual respect. Integrity. A community that aspires to practices of the highest quality at annual conferences, regional events, online courses, and online conferences based on a foundation of ethical principles of dream work. Dignity. Fairness, respect, and individual dignity. the promotion of a safe environment that is free from any type of harassment or abuse. IASD does not condone discrimination based on sex, race, ethnicity, age, gender, sexual orientation, culture, national origin, religion or spiritual beliefs, ability, disability, language, political ideology, or socioeconomic status, and seeks an environment free from sexual harassment and abuse of power. Before the June conference was canceled due to COVID-19, we wrote and published a statement online called Cultural Appreciation for the Dream Ball. And for months, I've been in discussion with advisors to the Executive Committee about an intentional, inclusive process for BIPOC with expertise or interest in dreams. We intend to redouble our efforts to apply our principles toward practical areas for expanding the ethnic diversity of the IASD and the Dream Studies community. IASD will increase the ethnic diversity of its invited speakers at future conferences, bring BIPOC voices into the IASD nominating committee, and actively promote new conversations about dreams and ethnicity in our conference panels, publications, and online platforms. We pledge to take these actions, and we will hold ourselves accountable for their success. Dreaming is a universal language that unites all people, regardless of cultural, historical, and social differences. The opportunity we are faced with is a turning point in consciousness. Let us examine ourselves in the context of anti-racism, work on healing, and create an environment where everyone from all ethnicities will feel welcome when discovering the many benefits and wonders of our dream community in the IASD. There is a lot to look forward to in the immediate future of IASD Online. For example, on the IASD website, asdreams.org, you will see that starting September 1st, 2020, the second round of the IASD Dream Study Groups program will begin, and registration for that is already open. We are also introducing the new Many Worlds of Lucid Dreaming online conference, hosted by Robert Wagner and Ed Kellogg, for 2 weeks from October 31st to November 14th. Although we have so much gratitude for the technology that is helping us stay connected in cyberspace, many of us are hoping for perhaps not so many Zoom meetings in the future. Our hope is to reclaim our full conference program next June in Ashland, Oregon, and look forward to gathering with you in person. So stay tuned for more information and updates about 2021. In the meantime, here we are, together for IASD's special June online offerings, which include a keynote event, a precognitive dreaming contest, an online dream art exhibition, and this annual membership meeting. We've also held on to the dates for our meetings this week with the IASD Board of Directors, and soon we'll be opening an online store filled with uplifting new IASD merchandise, designed by Delia Puati. Did you know that IASD is a volunteer-run organization? So much love and generosity of spirit keeps this organization running. Donations and other creative contributions help IASD continue this important work. So thank you to all who have given generously to IASD or intend to this year. Your participation and involvement in the future is needed, welcome, and encouraged. Thank you, IASD officers, advisors, directors, staff, volunteers, and members for all that you do for IASD. Thank you, future members, for joining us today, receiving everything you can from IASD, paying it forward, and sharing what you learn about dreams to the people who are in need of such gifts. It will be my honor to serve you as president of IASD for a second year. In that time, I will continue listening deeply, taking action or delegating to the best of my ability, and dancing with all of you into a more peaceful, inclusive future where dream studies are valued by the rest of the world. Blessings on the International Association for the Study of Dreams. Thank you.